Hey, what is going on, YouTube people? My name is Mr. J83. Welcome back to another kind of discussion video. I actually don't know what's the quality of this, like how you guys are gonna see it, because what I'm looking at is I'm actually looking at a computer screen. I'm actually not recording with my camera or anything. I'm trying a different camera. I'm using my laptop. So yeah, there's certain things that I actually just get away. I actually will not do a review of certain things I have. Like, for example, uh, now, quite a while back, I did do a review of the Studio Series Roadbuster. There's just this, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Transformers News lately, or I think this was like several months ago. I think in August or something. Like this guy came out. I don't remember when but I did a review of this guy quite a while back, or in 2020. But during that time, after this one, uh, I did find left foot, leaf foot. Everybody calls him left foot. I, I'm not gonna go through name, but yeah. And during that time, this guy came out as Target exclusive. Just as you can probably see, why Target logo. So yeah, you can only find this guy at Target. So it just so happened I was just in Target, and I like going to Target, which is actually where I find all my review stuff, like my toy reviews, all that stuff. I found this guy at Target, so I decided I should pick this up because I was actually initially planning on doing a review of this guy, and realized I was kind of having difficulties, and also I had like a whole other stuff to review, like Lego reviews coming up because I had like Final First review coming up because I was excited for that, and then this guy just fell out of my to-do list, priorities to actually review. But yeah, I mean, obviously, as you don't know, my favorite color is red. Obviously, I'm not wearing a red shirt, but yeah, this guy kind of has a mixed bag feeling because I don't know if you guys can tell by how I'm actually holding it, is it's actually not straight out of the box. Because if you get it straight out of the box, these guns here, and on this side will actually fall off. That's kind of why I kind of didn't want to do a review, because I didn't want to leave a negative feedback on this. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't really quite want to do this, is because I was kind of annoyed at the way this gun is. But yeah, the reason why this is actually not falling off, because I kind of actually like adjusted the pegs here. I don't know if you guys actually, you guys probably can't see this camera or something, but yeah, I put a little like glue on it. It's not like sticky, right? It's not like crazy glue. I actually use I just use Elmer's glue, not Elmo, no, Elmer's glue, the school glue, whatever. I just use that. I just let it dry, so it's created a layer over it, because the peg for this, the peg where these tiny guns go on, and also the missile pods here at the front are actually too small for the actual peg hole. So when I put another, it actually fit. And also, I did read some discussion posts that says if you leave these guns on arms, the pegs on the arms, which are actually like right here, well, you guys probably can't see it, but it's there. This one right here, this is actually bigger than than the one on the actual gun itself. So it's actually slowly stretching it, or actually warping it. I don't believe it. I don't know. I've just seen many people actually agreeing with it. So basically, what I did was I just saw other people either like shave down the pegs or something, but I didn't want to shave them because I don't have sandpaper and I don't want to damage anything. Because yeah, I'm not that careful. So I decided to put some glue over it, just carefully put glue, and and most likely I probably will not be transforming these guys into robot mode, because the vehicle mode for these two guys are actually really sick. I mean, it's one that directly, because it's from the Studio Series line. It's directly from the movie. It's directly taken from the movie. So I will actually not be transforming these, because I actually never got these two guys in in like an actual vehicle mode, because apparently this was released in Japan, and apparently Hasbro decided not to actually do this, or it came out with a really bad version. I actually never got this. I actually, in my review of this, I actually showed you the one where I got from the actual movie line. There's a Human Alliance line, which is too big because it came with with what I think is a necessary figure of like a race car driver, but these guys are Autobots. They don't really have like a driver in it, and also, yeah, I like armored up vehicles. So yeah, this is cool, but yeah. So if you guys know that I did refer to as I didn't get these two guys because yes, with these the records from the Doctor Moon movie line, there are three of them. So yes, so there was something that before I actually started recording this, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I did find this guy at at a retail store. Alright, at Target, obviously, because that's the only one. Because I looked at Walmart, I looked at other stores. Apparently, I couldn't actually find this. Uh, I will not be doing a review of any of these records because it's I wouldn't say it's aggravating. It's just that certain parts it just felt like it totally just wasn't finished. I mean, if you guys do have the records, you kind of do know what I'm talking about. Uh, it just was not. It just did to me did not seem like completed. Like they actually went through and did some tests before they actually put it out for commercial for selling it in commercial retail stores. So yeah, another reason why I specifically will not be doing a review of this is because I already have this guy in a in an actual in from the movie, and actually showing you this like that. I just figured out how to actually pause stuff. But yeah, showing this. I mean, this guy's a little dusty because I haven't actually touched it since like I think the 2015 movie or whatever, whenever this movie came out. But yeah, when this toy came out, I have not actually touched this, so this is extremely dusty. And in my opinion, just taking a look at this, like the two robot modes, uh, just comparing these two, this one's better in robot mode. Just you gotta take my word for it because a lot of viewers have said. I mean, obviously this one fits better. There aren't anything loose. This one's better because it doesn't have anything loose. Just the vehicle when you put in vehicle mode, this one's better because it holds better than this one because over time it's eventually lose because it's actually not serious higher quality in terms of how things are, the production quality, and that's a further discussion. But from the actual robot mode, this one's better because if you saw in the Dark Moon movie, uh, Topspin has is mostly leg, like he's like the top half of his body, like from the waist up, is a lot smaller. The dimensions of his body are kind of he has longer legs than than his other record teammates. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this one doesn't really present that. It just presents it as like a normal humanoid, human designed robot. But yeah, another thing is my major gripe is kind of reason why I will not be doing a review of this or any other records. Well, putting this guy off the side, it's gonna dust. I don't know, like sweet dust everywhere. Is because I don't know if you guys can actually see this or have seen other reviews, but you can see this gun. This is warped. This is actually not plastic. This is actually rubber. It's actually some kind of rubber. Some reasons I complain that because when it's actually stored in the package, the the casing of the package, like the shape of the plastic, I still have it here. Hold on, but how it's actually stored in this actual shell, plastic shell, which is actually what's called, should be called, is when it's pushed in, whatever machine, whoever or whatever pushes it in, it actually warps the rubber into it. So presentation wise, when you get it out, you're gonna have to do a lot of things to actually fix it. And I'm not gonna fix it because this already looks cool enough. I'm also gonna use this as a display because as with all Studio Series, it does come with a background, background so you can actually have this kind of display. Or if you do have from Doctor Moon, Shockwave. Yeah, I always confuse them with Soundwave, but yeah, the Soundwave. You can have these the three like these three guys roll up and actually have like a slot machine because finally these are accurate. Now I don't actually this is accurate, but for some reason you can see it's kind of loose, but not really loose. But the hood of this one of the top spin is actually not held properly. Now obviously it's probably because of my mistransformation, but I'm actually not going to be transforming this into back into robot mode because again, this already looks cool enough. I'm not going to go, and also I don't want to warp this, and also these guns actually don't pop off now, whereas the Dark in the Moon movie line, it actually these guns do pop off, so you can actually fix them. Whereas this, you can't fix these unless you like microwave your entire toy, which I don't recommend you microwaving your toys because one, it's plastic. You don't want to like put plastic through a microwave or something unless it's microwave safe. And I'm pretty sure these toys don't actually say microwave safe. So overall, just don't microwave your toys. Just unless you really hate them, then by all means go ahead. And also, you hate your microwave too. So yeah, and also just too much rubber on these. I understand why this had to be rubber, or some parts had to be rubber because you had to form to certain things. You actually had to move parts around. Again, plastic is harder to adjust, and obviously since this would actually form Topspin's back, I can kind of see why because you do have Topspin like shoulder cannons or something to rest back here, but just I'm only here. The big parts here are hard rubber, like pack rubber. It's still rubber. It's molded in one solid rubber. Just that this part is it's harder. It's much more packed than the rest. But yeah, just certain things just kind of makes me not want to actually do a review of certain things. But also yeah, too much rubber. Yeah, just my own feeling. And also uh, the whole reason why I don't want to do reviews of these because a bunch of other reviews are already done it, and they probably already have better quality content than I do. So yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with kind of that's not exciting, and also it's already old, but it's just not really fun to just do a review of something that's already been done previously, and also just completely because apparently the house been already came out before Ledford did in Target. I don't know because apparently on the East Coast where I am, stuff like this comes out very late. Like where I am on the East Coast, stuff like these comes out a lot later while they're safe because this guy came out first before this guy. So yeah, I still like the records. I'm gonna keep these guys in vehicle mode because I I like these guys. So another thing I actually want to talk about is my channel is mostly kids related. So I try not to curse. So and also I do read every single comment on my actual channel, so I do actually see like comments whenever one are blocked. I have it set to actually flag each inappropriate comments. I actually do see it. So yeah, it's not that serious. I mean, I do see every comment, and if it's got a curse, I put every single curse word I know, and then YouTube just flag it for me. So yeah, not wrong. I do appreciate just if you want me to actually see the comment, just try to keep it clean, or my auto moderator is gonna flag it. So another thing is, uh, I noticed as you saw just a glimpse, uh, certain things in retail from like based on where I live, they kind of release things way too late, like a little too late over, supposed to end of the lines in the series. Like I mentioned with Tospin, it's supposed to come, yeah. But apparently, I actually found this guy, which those of you who do actually mess around with Bakugan, it's the all this Ultra Fangzor, but something I've actually been looking at. This guy is from the Battle Planet, just a regular Battle Planet, it's not the Arm of the Lion line. Battle Planet was the first one in the reboot. This was the first storyline from the reboot, anime. So it's Battle Planet, Armor Alliance, and then Fusion Force. So it's Battle Planet. I found out right as they're releasing, like partially releasing the Fusion Force line. So yeah, I don't know why this just popped out. I guess just after the line has been long past, release their old ones. So yeah, I actually had to search around with this. I've actually been looking out, and then yeah, I will not actually be doing a review of this because one, it's from the Battle Plan line. It's long. It's like an old toy line. The thing that I actually did a review of this, which is a fusion of an Arliss Fangzor X Hydro Mant Hyd Aquos Mananoid. I was going to say Hydrus Hydro the Aqua the water Aquos Mananoid and Arliss Fangzor. Oh, Fangzor being I think the dominant. No, it's not. It's the Mantanoid being dominant because the head, the Mantanoid X Fangzor. I don't know all the technological terms or something. The heads look the same, but yeah, I'm not actually gonna take a look at this, but yeah, because this video is already approaching like 17 something minutes. But yeah, I'm thinking Bakugan, but I just like collecting things, which is why I try to collect all 3 records and complete a set. I currently have every single Fangzor, be my set of Fangzor because that's currently my favorite character. I'm not trying to collect all Ultra Fangzors. I collect every single core Fangzor for some dumb reason. Because one, Fangzor just looking at a fair few moving parts. But yeah, another thing is uh, Lego. Now, I'm trying to hold off on Lego because I have way too many Lego minifigures. So yeah, yeah. Another thing, it does actually go into like why I like certain things why I'm choosing not to review certain things is uh also because I do have other technical things like I do a job and all that stuff, but because I'm choosing actually not to review this guy because it's part of because one if this is it's a 212th Airborne Paratrooper from from, I think episode 3 or something, but when episode 3 of Star Wars came out, uh, it was this guy came in a battle pack, but in the pack of with other 212 or 212 clones, but this guy came in like a 70, close to like $80 set. It's overpriced, so also I'm choosing not to do a review of a set that I think is overpriced because I don't want you guys to spend too much money or actually have your parents spend too much money, and also when you relate this thing's a waste of money. But since it's set exclusive, I actually want to actually get at this because it's set exclusive, and also I do have a other one that actually came with the figure is Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan I believe this from the whatever. I'm I'm like 80-90% sure this is from the Clone Wars. I'm probably very wrong there, but you also do have the General Grievous from this. It's General Grievous Starfighter. You guys can look it up. It's overly expensive. I'm not going to get a discussion. You can look up other YouTubers. The reason I actually want to get this because it's completely unique compared to other clones because clones it just looks this. Because this clone has the comma, which is the like a little skirt thing, and also the helmet is the what a paratrooper helmet from the Star Wars, and the helmet is indeed I believe it's dual molded, but it's bigger than a normal clone helmet. So that's also why uh, the instructor not tell you to put 2 guns on him. I just did it because Jedi typically don't use guns. But yeah. Another thing is yes, my time of actually reviewing things. So yeah, before actually this video gets too long, I actually will say that I will not be doing reviews of too many things. I probably will be doing short gameplay clips of me screwing things up, and also just me just not knowing what the heck to do in games. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I mean, I just saw my timer. The timer go over 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm actually gonna cut this video here. Uh, just just feel free to just stick around. Uh, this video is actually not gonna be edited like how I normally edit my videos. No intro, no whatever. But I actually, yeah, you saw I actually did cut certain point when I was grabbing. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's what my review or wrap up for my discussion. If you enjoyed, please try to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, just please leave your thoughts down below. It's an open discussion. I will read. I do respond to every single comment. But yeah, thank you guys much for watching and fly.